Okay. Adventures of the Rosalind Franklin contain adult material. Make sure you're 18 plus. If not, please exit. You shouldn't even have this game downloaded. Alright. Welcome to the TerraSol Games presentation of the visual novel. So excited.
Twilight Sector.
Oh.
The Adventures of the Rosalind Franklin. Welcome to the raggedy edge of human space, the Orion Frontier. This is the edge of human exploration. Rimward from here, there be dragons. No star chart or encyclopedia tells us what lies beyond. Only whispered tales of scouts and pirates provide us myth-inspired answers. But here there is life. Life in abundance and wonder to boot. The edge of the Orion Frontier is an arbitrary area of space called the Twilight Sector. Legends on the naming of the place abound. Was it a joke of some bureaucrat disgruntled with his posting? Just the poetic license of those who came to call the place home? Or a comment on it being the last speck of human settled space? Arguments and evidence for each claim are many, and it's unlikely that the truth will ever be known. What the Twilight Sector does have, though, is a wonder. Earth. Or at least an exact copy, known as TerraSol.
TerraSol, okay.
The planet is a beautiful blue-green ball of cosmic habitat that resembles the mother planet down to the shape of its continents.
But then I turned the volume up at first. I was talking with the narrator for a second.
It's on this cosmic speck that you were born. Oblivious to the reasons for its existence, or the debates that rage over its origins. You simply exist. Maybe these cosmic questions will someday become more than just an existential exercise.
Okay, for your first character, you'll be playing as a male.
Welcome to your new home, TerraSol. Terra for the planet, Sol for the star. You could call each by their names individually, but everybody almost always says TerraSol. So do you. This is not the cradle of humanity you know, but an exact duplicate. Located over 500 light-years from the original at the edge of explored space. The question of how an exact duplicate of Earth, down to the size and shape of the planet's features came to be, is an ongoing mystery. And one you're not likely to solve anytime soon. This is your hometown.
That's pretty.
Kansas City. Home to some 42 million souls. This city is a doppelganger of the original on Earth, only in terms of its location and name. This Kansas City is the national capital of the Republic of the Plains, a member state of the Orion Confederation. A huge multi-system stellar nation composed of thousands of solar systems and billions upon billions of humans, uplifts, and digital intelligences. You just graduated from Kansas City University with a degree in space science and a minor in starship piloting. Having graduated in May, it's now just beginning September, and you are still without a job. Today, you are seeking to rectify that situation.
Hopefully this job market is better than the real world.
You're in a cab, on your way to Vidrickson Starport for a job interview. You are meeting Talia Mason.
Talia Mason. Meet me at Fitzpatrick's after your interview. Can't wait to hear the good news. So that's our mom, Isabella, Sable, and Isabella's mother. Didn't say anything. Nothing there. Nothing there. Kansas City is the capital of the Ryan Confederation. Oh, she already said that. Sure, I think describe this too. If y'all want to still read it, you can just pause. Give me news. Nope. Gallery. Nope. And no comms. Okay, interview was supposed to be on this floor. Let me find the room. And here it is.
Something of a celebrity in space science circles. She owns the research ship Rosalind Franklin.
Rosalind Franklin, okay.
The Franklin is unique in scientific circles, as it is a self-sustaining research venture wholly owned by Dr. Mason. She admittedly comes from a wealthy family, but the ship itself is profitable. The Franklin goes to various locations that researchers are interested in, renting labs to scientists for each expedition. The scientists come from all over. Corporations, universities, research foundations. It doesn't matter if the credits come from a corporation's budget, a research fellowship, or a government grant. The credits all spend the same. And the Franklin chooses destinations that will appeal to a wide variety of scientific disciplines. There might be a biologist renting a lab next to a chemist, both studying the same location or phenomenon, just using different disciplines. It's quite an ingenious setup. It would be wonderful if you were interviewing for a position on the Franklin's permanent scientific staff, but that's not the case. You are interviewing for the assistant pilot position. I bet you're glad you took those piloting classes your mum insisted on now. You can hear her saying, "You will always have something practical to fall back on." At the time, you thought she wasn't showing any faith in you. Now, you understand her thinking.
Am I in the right room? Are you Dr. Mason? I don't see anybody. Oh.
Yes, I am, and I presume this is the right room since I'm in it. And you were my 4 o'clock interview, I presume.
Yep.
Please sit down. You seem surprised to see me.
No, it's just your picture on the ship's grid site. You.
Yes. Shall we begin before you dig yourself a hole you can't climb out of?
Yes, sorry, ma'am.
I see from your CV that you were top third of your class in space science. And you were second in your class in starship piloting. You realize that our open position is for a starship pilot, correct?
Yes, ma'am. I thought my whole background would be...
Yes, I understand. Are you rated on the Ruddermaster 8200 yoke?
Yes.
Well, what is your rating?
Sorry, ma'am. 82%.
And the Goliath 3200 Stargazer software?
94% on that one.
You might want to include that information on your CV in the future. We've got a crew that's mostly been together quite a while. How are your people skills?
Good.
You good with being a newbie? They will give you shit mercilessly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I've got several more interviews today. I'll be contacting our choice tonight or tomorrow. If you don't hear from me by then, you'll know we chose someone else. We leave the day after that, so you'll need to be ready if you're chosen. Thank you for coming. Please see yourself out.
Well, he's quick and to the point. That was real. Looks like I'm screwed yet again. That was unbelievable. I can't imagine there's a chance in hell I'm getting that gig. Although I wouldn't have been working in my field, there might have been a chance that I could have worked my way into the science side of the crew. Well, that ain't gonna happen now.
Looks like it didn't go so well.
Yes, you could say that. That is, if you consider a total clusterfuck not going well. Isabel, I didn't really even get a chance to screw it up myself this time. Woman just kept cutting me off at every turn. I really didn't get a chance to show her how or who I was, or how it would be her benefit to hire me.
Oh, sweetie. There'll be other interviews. You see, something even better will come along.
Really a chance to work with even more famous scientists coming my way. Let me make sure I...
No need to be sarcastic.
Alright, bartender, I'll take another.
Maybe you should slow down here, big guy.
Really? You're playing the part of my mother now too?
Wow. No need to be an asshole.
The hell with it. Let's get out of here. I'm so stressed out on being an asshole.
Thou is the love this steel womb has brought. Though of machine wert thou created, of my heart thou wert conceived. Olivia Woolsart, 26th century poet. The early days of TerraSol were chaos. Settlers rushed to claim this piece of land or that. Citing old ties of origin or kinship, they sought to claim for themselves a piece of this new earth. The neighborhood named Yamaguchi City owes its name and existence to none of that. Kansas City was originally settled by a group many considered to be weak. That perceived weakness attracted a group considered one of the worst humanity had to offer, the Yakuza. With the bad, though, came some good. To hide in plain sight, the Yakuza brought with them many who shared their cultural heritage, if not their vocation. So was born a neighborhood in the heart of Kansas City, whose ethnic heart was clearly Japanese. And so an unexpected treasure came to the heart of North America. And so came to affect the life of one I love.
For a certain character you'll be playing as a female. Sue Joy. Yamaguchi City. Never said why Dad was down there. The Yamaguchi neighborhood, Kansas City, on TerraSol. The neighborhood is particularly Asian themed with predominant Japanese influence. The city is a relatively nice neighborhood, right by Vidrickson Starport. Yamaguchi City is relatively nice, at least for the most part. Can you call me as soon as you get this? I have some terrible news. I want to hear it from you. When you hear it from me, please call. Okay, I'm Sharon. There's Uncle Trent, Steve, Sybil. You can see both know Sybil. Wikipedia. I like how this whole visual novel is giving like more of a backstory that you just kind of getting straight into it. It's nice. Okay. Never really found Dad. Just some parts in the dumpster behind the restaurant. Guess that was in the bad part of Yamaguchi City. All of that the week that I graduated from Kansas City University. Murderers had been front page news in Kansas City for weeks. The whole city had been on edge. The reporter covering the story even became a victim. We had a funeral. No one really talked to me there, even though I had a million questions. A whole bunch of, he's in a better place, and I'm sorry for your loss. But no answers. Not how or why. I guess there just weren't any answers to be had. Everyone told me I'd be alright. Well, I wasn't alright. I had no idea why Dad had been in Yamaguchi City. Or why he was dead. From news reports, it sounded like most of the victims had been in the area for not so good reasons. Couldn't believe Dad had been there for that. Shortly after funeral, the news said they had uncovered a ring of people that were responsible for the murders. They were cutting up and eating. Oh. Sound like bullshit to me then. Sounds like bullshit to me now. I am an exo womb baby. Never had a mother. Not really. Just an egg donor. Dad said they were engaged when they hatched me in the petri But never made it to the altar, and she just abandoned me to Dad. On Sharon, kind of intimidated that maybe my supposed mom had been fooling around on Dad. Never tried to find out who she was. If she didn't want anything to do with me. Well, I didn't want anything to do with her.
Well, the will left to your father's condo, and a decent little nest egg.
Okay.
Sure, you know you can come live with me and Uncle Trent if you like.
So it makes me sad now.
I know, sugar, I know.
Well, oh, that's a cute kitty.
You know your uncle has some good contacts in the space industry. With your degree in math, you can make a great navigator. Are you going to sit for the narrator's exam? Seems like most math majors do. Just to have a backup option, if nothing else.
So I signed up for it next month.
Good. You concentrate on that, and I'll put a bug in your uncle's ear.
Lulu Bell. It's kind of into you. She's a silly girl. And off she goes.
Let's just try and relax tonight. We could put on a movie or some VR. Or I know another way to let off some energy.
I know that's when she asked me to take her to the bedroom. That was trying to blow off some frustration. Okay, didn't give me the option.
Take my hand and follow me, little boy. Sweetie, all we need is one yes, and you'll be back to your old self in no time. Besides, we don't even know for sure.
Oh, so it's Charlie? Okay, I see. Yes, I would. Okay, so a.m. day after tomorrow.
You got it?
Sure did.
I told you we only needed one yes.
You can bell the last error for me.
Where does this leave us?
Hello, Jelly Pop. Okay. I've got you an interview next Thursday, 4 p.m. at the Union Hill Performing Arts Center. And no, it's not for dancing, although I could send them that visit for your kindergarten dance recital. You were hilariously cute in that one. I think you're gonna love this opportunity. Okay. One from Steve and Cybel. Ross Sports, Texas. Foreign Minister Gerald Laughing Bear today reiterated that the rope supported claims of the Republic of Texas whose sovereignty over a 15 square mile section of land now south of the Rio Grande after a shift of the river in 2889. Several artillery duels have occurred over the last several weeks. Okay. Well, the true really came through for me. It's a great opportunity. I might even be able to work myself into something besides navigation if I can catch on with the Franklin.
I was very sorry to hear about your situation. With your father and all. But I want you to know this isn't a pity hire. Your grades were outstanding. Your navigator's test score was exceptional. You're young, inexperienced, and subsequently cheap. And that works to your advantage in this situation as well. And besides all that, I'm making some bonus use out of you and your math skills.
Look, ma'am, I won't you down.
I know you won't. Now run along. You need to be back here day after tomorrow. Get your affairs in order.
Okay.
Digital intelligence. Humankind has yet to find aliens, so they went out and made their own. That doesn't even include uplifts, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. AIs, ghosts, and dupes are all types of digital intelligences. The one thing all digital intelligences require is a quantum computer core. That can be an expensive proposition indeed. AIs, or artificial intelligences, are exactly that. An artificial intelligence, a machine mind. Ghosts are a little different. They are created by the deconstructive download of a biological brain into a digital format. The ghosting procedure involves the use of a laser that destructively scans the brain cell by cell and constructs a model of the consciousness. Instead of creating a digital copy of the brain, the data is run through complex algorithms to produce a new AI based on the personality that once resided in the brain. From the perspective of the subject, they fall asleep in a human body and awaken in the digital realm as a ghost of their former selves, a new, fully digital entity. The same technology that allows a net pilot to project his consciousness into the digital realm can be used to scan the human brain and create a digital copy of a personality. These copies of human minds are referred to as dupes. The copy isn't perfect and is often limited. By law, they are limited in scope and use. The explosion of digital intelligences sparked a legal reaction. If an intelligence is to be granted rights, it must first be legally defined. The law of non-plurality states that there may be only one instance of a private citizen at any time. This is to ensure accountability under the law. This was originally put in place when AIs demanded voting rights. It was feared that an AI could stuff the ballot box by spawning a huge number of copies of itself. And there you have it. Digital entities in a nutshell.
Okay. Hello, Jolly Pop. Mom told me to call you. What? Shouldn't have to tell you, call me now. You can't do it on your own. Say it didn't sound so great. We're always worried about you. Call me and we can hang out.
You want another?
Okay. Probably this is like a space thing. I was just like, what the hell is she wearing? Sure, if you don't mind me saying, it's a pretty fancy rig you're sporting there.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. Pretty plastic, and just enough skin to keep the digital intelligence phobes happy.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's a robot, it's a lot cheaper than a full-fledged biocon.
Biocons are biotechnological organisms of living tissue, often augmented by machine or cybernetic devices. They're grown to be exacting standards using the latest in tissue engineering. Most parts of a biocon are biological, but not necessarily all. For example, a biocon built on a human model might contain a skeleton of durasteel, over which skin organs are placed. All come with only a brainstem. They are these separate, meaning they have no brain. Otherwise, the biocon will be sentient and entitled to the same rights as all organic beings. Again, hopefully this isn't too personal, but are you an agent or an intellect?
Neither. I'm an honest-to-goodness AI.
Well, I'm working as a bartender.
Yeah, it's a good way to earn a little extra money. Your creators don't really pay you much on your first contract. They're recouping their investment after all.
Technically, you're not even old enough to drink.
Technically, I think you're right. Although I couldn't drink anything in this shell anyway. Probably fried circuit or something. That doesn't keep the drunks around here from asking me to join them though. They think I'm fully functional.
Let me know what guys mean when they say fully functional. The male of the species seem to think AI is easy for some reason. We already know what AI, artificial intelligence, is, so I'm not gonna read all that.
And the craziest thing is, I don't even identify as female. I just wear this shell because I get better tips.
Ain't lying there. Stop, you're killing me. Man, too funny. Haha. I wish I could talk to Dad. He'd know the right thing to say to make me feel better. But that's not gonna happen ever again. Affairs in order, she said. That's a laugh. There are no affairs to put in order in well over a year. Now that the prospect of leaving TerraSol is imminent, I feel conflicted. I've always been surrounded by my dad, aunts, and uncles and cousins. Never been on my own, and now I'm about to fly off into the unknown with a bunch of strangers. Am I crazy?
Hello.
Here we go.
My name is Jay. Mind if I sit down?
You already sat down. Looks empty to me.
You are looking absolutely gorgeous this evening.
Holy fuck, it's a cheesy lion night. You get a free drink for that? Rocky, bring Jay, it's Jay, right? Bring Jay another drink. He's winning cheesy lion at night so far.
Well, miss.
Joy?
Beautiful name for a beautiful woman. And it may be a cheesy line, but it is entirely accurate. Just look in the mirror.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Go right ahead.
It may offend you and all, but how often does that line work?
Not very.
Hmm.
Well, honestly, this is my first time with that one. But overall, it doesn't really work very often.
I hear you sit next to a gorgeous, your words not mine, woman, struck out yet again.
I know. Kinda sad, isn't it?
Very. Her hello bit was good. At least you didn't leave with the crappy pickup line, but why not just be real after that? The whole over the top line thing was just really tiring. You're not a bad looking guy. He seems kind of nice, really. He just tries too hard.
You're probably right. Guess I look a little desperate.
You think?
Well, it's been nice talking to you. It truly has been the best part of my evening. That's not a lie, by the way.
Was that sincerity? Am I really considering this? Sit back down, Jay. I'll buy you a drink.
What? Really? This isn't just to have a laugh at my expense, is it?
No, I'm leaving TerraSol day after tomorrow. First time for me. Could use a little company if you don't mind.
No, not at all. Thank you. What do you do?
Navigator on Starship. Well, I'm about to be, like I said, first trip.
That sounds exciting.
How about you? What do you do?
I'm an engineer. Grav car engineer.
Sounds like an important job.
Yeah, it does, but it really isn't. I decided where far the entertainment system should go. And then I come up with more efficient ways for the robotics to deliver your drinks.
Well, the love bar is the most important part of the vehicle in my book. Really kind of funny and self-deprecating.
It really is kind of fun, and everyone has to start somewhere, right?
True. Yep, and I'm the best perfect example of that. Never plotted a course in anger in my life, but I'm going to the day after tomorrow.
You did take a class or something, right?
Yeah, no worries, I did. And I'm pretty good at math, besides the computer does most of the work.
Does your ship have an AI?
No, so maybe you could help me kidnap the bartender later. She's an AI. Away on the ship, so I don't have that to fall back on when the transition of the ship. Transition out of the jump too close to a star. Okay.
Hey, but that won't happen. You're good at math, remember?
That's true. What the hell are you thinking? What's going on? We got more encyclopedia. No messages though. You need to go home with this guy? Do you live close by?
Yeah?
We say we. This woman is insane. This never happens to me. I actually accidentally read his stuff. Jay, a little more solicited advice here. When you've closed the deal, you shut up, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what kind of shit line was that. There's no guy who maybe something could have come out of this if I wasn't going to be taking on this gypsy life. He doesn't have much confidence. I hope I haven't fucked him up. I'm saying, though she's lying, she's got more balls and brains. Okay. And then more. Oh, just gallery. Damn, try on his way to okay. New messages. Surprising you, sweetie. Your father's too, although he's not very good at saying it. You send me a message as soon as you get to Helix, and watch out for those people. They used to be all be APR not too long ago. Okay. Daily solar flares. Unexpected solar flares in the system result in the deaths over 8,000 asteroid miners working on the rich inner belt of the Utica systems. Utica's solar primary has long been prone to massive flare activity in previous decades. This has been extremely predictable, but the latest outburst gave only a few hours warning. The flare was also the largest on record based on in-system and pre-settlement findings. Stellar scientists are at a loss to explain the event, but are currently investigating to learn what they can. Okay. There's a drone coming down the middle of the street. Fuck, those guys look like they're up to something.
Hey buddy, hold up.
Run. Probably muggers.
He's gonna run.
And hopefully I can call the cops from in there. Hello?
Fucking thing zaps me every time.
Maybe you don't buy a crappy zip code piece next time?
Oh, no, wait, I need to...
Fuck you. Didn't see you ponying up your creds to buy it. Probably never be a next time. I don't usually bother with the non-lethal shit.
Is he conscious?
And no.
Get his ship ID. We'll need it to get to that bitch.
I don't see one on him.
How about an eye? The ship's security system should have his retinal scan on files.
Why is she up there looking so menacing and crazy? Let's see. Top right. She looked crazy as hell. Oh. Oh, that's Cybo.
Fucking freelancers. I should blow your head off. You're already dead. And who are you calling a bitch? You ugly motherfucker. You think those scars make you look badass? You know, 30 minutes at a dermal clinic and you wouldn't look like such a poser. Oh, you couldn't at least send some real talent, Adams? You're getting pretty desperate, aren't you?
She did.
Yeah. What are you, squeamish, kid? You best pull yourself together and follow me to the Franklin.
Didn't we call the police or something?
No, we won't be doing that. Now follow me. That is, unless you want to wait for that other guy to come back with some friends so we can finish plucking out that beautiful eyeball of yours.
What do you mean? Retinal scan. Name is Cywell.
I didn't. You're getting pretty desperate, aren't you?
It's crazy. Well, we'll save here. Hit that main menu. We've been playing this a bit longer than I expected to be playing it. I don't know. I didn't really have a set time or anything, but I do like the voice acting and the fact that there's not just me talking the whole time. That's always refreshing. So I do enjoy it. It's space. So I don't really play too many, I guess, space adult visual novels. That's also something I like. It's different. This game was sent to me, you know, through email to play. So I'm giving it a shot, and it did not, it didn't disappoint, honestly. A little bit funny at some parts, but I enjoyed it. It was pretty entertaining. Twilight Sector, Adventures of Rosalind Franklin. But I do like there's a narrator. I like that it's in depth and that it gave also a backstory as well. So I do like recommend this game. Of course, if you're 18 plus, if not, do not touch this game. But yeah, it seems like it's pretty in depth, honestly, and I do like it so far. So I'm just gonna end it here. So hopefully y'all feel the same and check this game out. If not, and you just enjoyed the video, then, you know, cool, awesome, I appreciate it. If not, then, you know, sorry. But with that being said, I'm gonna end it here. So hopefully y'all had a good day, a good yesterday and better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.